Welcome everyone to a new vlog. This is me, Sagar, along with my partner in crime, Amruta, and we are going on a new adventure. Where are we off to? Well, we are going to the FIDE Candidates tournament in Cyprus. We are just now coming out of the elevator in our home in Mumbai, and there we have a trolley to put all our bags. We have two bags, huge bags, two laptop bags that we are carrying. And as we came to the Mumbai airport, it's always busy. We were there at 4 a.m. in the morning as our flight was at 7 a.m. But the nice thing was that the immigration was quite empty. Hi Amruta. अगर ये ब्रेड को बहुत मारा तो उसको क्या बोलेंगे? Pita bread. After that joke, well, Amruta rightfully went off to sleep. we slept a bit in the lounge and then we were there for our flight. Now, in the flight, we got a business class seat. This was made possible all thanks to Yogesh Gautam, who is our friend and also does all the planning related to our travel. Because of the war situation, the cost of the flight tickets had skyrocketed, and the nice thing there was that the economy class and business class were both of the same cost. And so we got this amazing thing where we could sit in business class and get incredible treatment. If economy was cheaper, we would have definitely gone for that, but there was no option. And so Amruta and I decided to enjoy this journey. And there you can see I have already dozed off. This is the best part of traveling in business class. We slept almost 7 hours out of that 8-hour travel. And of course, if Amruta shoots me while sleeping, then I will also shoot her while she's sleeping. And that's how it looked there. So just to show you the route, we went first northwards and from Uzbekistan and so on, we went to Istanbul so as to not pass through the war zone right now. I don't think there was much of an issue as we got down at Istanbul here. And from the Istanbul airport, we were in time crunch. We had to run because our flight was 2 hours late, and the next flight to Athens was about to start very soon. For left, we have to 1 hour 30 minutes, but we have to pick up our baggage. We have to recheck in. So सारा process, and let's see क्या होता है. It's not a business class. We got this trolley with us, which was a very smart move by Amruta. She actually made me spend 250 rupees to get this trolley. I was of this opinion that we didn't need to, but once we got it, look at this, the speed. And guys, perhaps there's a small lesson here for all of us. We sometimes do not spend time sharpening our tools. And we made it in time to our gate where we had the flight from Istanbul to Athens. Istanbul is an incredible airport. It's huge, it has so many shops, and every time I come to this airport, I feel like I've come to some kind of a beautiful palace or sorts. It's crowded, but at the same time looks so spacious. We saw this Lego outlet there, and we loved the chess set here. Beautiful chess set by Lego, and hopefully someday I'll get this one for someone young in my life. And Amruta and her love for trolleys continued at this place. Whenever she sees a trolley, there's so much of joy on her face. And well, this is the life of someone who runs a company. Amruta always busy, and here in the flight we had a small bag. I asked Amruta, what's in this bag? Can you show to the viewers? And Amruta, well, she showed it to us. It's theplas. Just in case we don't get food anywhere, we had some mobile muri, and we had a khakra, oats khakra. So we were quite well set with everything. And by the way, recently I've started wearing this Fitbit tracker, and it has a very nice feature of relaxing with your breath, where you can breathe in and breathe out. And so I was doing that for the first time for a couple of minutes. It was a very cool feature to have something on your hand which is nice. Anyway, now we are flying from the Istanbul airport, and there are so many flights which are taking off every single second from there. As you start flying upwards, you start seeing the city a little bit more clearer. This is Istanbul for you. And then as we started moving upwards, very often it happens that you start trying to move into the clouds. And once you move into the clouds here, then often you break through and start. This is where we are inside the clouds. And now we are above the clouds. It was a beautiful view to witness. And sometimes you just sit back and think what amazing stuff human beings have created just so that one can travel across the globe in such beautiful fashion. We are now coming down towards the city of Athens. Once again, we had a beautiful view in front of us. From Athens, we took a flight to the city of Larnaca in Cyprus. So this was our third flight in the day, but from Larnaca, we were very, very close to the venue of the FIDE Candidates 2026. Once we reached the Larnaca airport, this is where we were already in Cyprus. And once we reached Cyprus, we came outside, and there we had someone waiting for us with our board, and I was very, very grateful to him for being there, so that we could actually, after a very long journey, close to 20 hours, reach our hotel. From the airport, by the way, the first look at the city here of Larnaca in Cyprus, this is 150 kilometers away from the venue. And we placed our bags in the van, and then we'd taken this trolley and we had put a €2 coin inside it, and the way it works is once you place it back, the €2 come out. It's such a nice bit of innovation to put all the trolleys in one place. After close to 1.5 hours on the road, which was a very smooth journey, we came to Cap St. George's here. This is the place where the tournament is going to take place inside this resort, and I must say it is one of the most beautiful places that I have seen. We said goodbye to our driver and then entered into the hotel, which was beautiful. A big reception area, and they gave us a room next doors. The check-in and everything happened very smoothly, and and just on the adjoining building next to the reception is where our room is. And we had someone who helped us with our bags here as we went upwards through the elevator. This is also the venue where all the players will be staying. And you can see this is the view from on the other side from the road where we came. And now as I entered into the room, wow, this was really nice. The room is spacious, it has a bed, it has a table from where I'm recording right now, and yeah, maybe this is the place from where we'll do the live commentary during the tournament. Nice personalization there. And here we were shown the view that we had, but it was already close to midnight, and so there was nothing much that I could see. Just the fact that there were some houses in between us and something quite big on the other side. Maybe it was the sea. But look at this, it looked so peaceful and nice, and the moon was right above our heads, and we were quite tired, but we still had to eat something. And guess what? When there's nothing, the thepla comes to the rescue. We had a wonderful dinner with thepla and some fruits. And just to show you our entire journey, we started from Mumbai here. We flew over to Istanbul in Turkey here. And from Istanbul, we took a flight to Athens in Greece. And from Athens, we flew to the small island country of Cyprus here. And this Cyprus, we got down at Larnaca and then traveled in a car 150 kilometers to reach Cape St. George's here on the seashore of the Mediterranean Sea. And you can see where we are right now. Wow, this is beautiful in the map, but think how beautiful it is as I woke up in the morning and saw this just before recording this video. And guys, this is where the FIDE Candidates is held. I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely lovely day.